Ladies and gentlemen, this is, without exaggeration, going to be a very difficult video for you to watch. The take that I'm bringing to your attention is literally painful, both to the eye and the ears, and especially the mind, because you cannot possibly wrap your mind around this take. And this might be the worst take I've ever seen in my life. And that's saying something because I'm a YouTuber and I read my comment section. I got you guys good with that one. Holy. Okay, so, I would typically ignore stuff like this and just go on my merry day, but this take is so funny that I actually needed to make a video about it, specifically so I could read the comment section. I didn't even care how this video does. I am 100% fully dedicated in your guys' reaction to this. So, without further ado, let's read the Games Rant article from 2 days ago about how apparently Battlefield needs to, quote, embrace the chaos and make a dinosaur mode. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. According to the extremely informed author of this article, the Battlefield community has been basically begging for years about having a dinosaur mode added into Battlefield, and it is time for DICE to pull the trigger. So without further ado, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go over the highlights of this article real quick, which she has just so graciously compiled for us. The first one, DICE needs to finally bring the Dino mode joke to life in the next Battlefield game after teasing it for so many years. My favorite part about this highlight is the fact that they've literally never teased it, not even a single time. But that highlight pales in comparison to the next two. My personal favorite being the fact that she actually thinks that adding a dinosaur mode could help redeem Battlefield to the player base after, quote, 2042's mixed reception. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we don't take game journalism seriously, alright? It's not a real job, and this is proof. The only way you could possibly write an article like this is if you are so utterly disconnected from the reality surrounding Battlefield that you actually think the next Battlefield is not only gonna pop off and be amazing, but this person probably thinks 2042 like made a comeback and has unbelievable player counts, and it's very clear that whoever wrote this doesn't play Battlefield, or they're not even involved in the Battlefield community at all, even a little bit. And what is so painful about reading this article is she continually mentions how apparently this mystical community of people keeps requesting this mode get added to the game. I don't know where she's finding these people. Like, I'm gonna actually be an English teacher here and be like, can you please show me the source of these people that are asking for a dinosaur mode in Battlefield? In fact, if you actually want to comment down below, I'm not gonna, like, delete your comment. If you want a dinosaur mode in Battlefield and you're one of these people that she's talking to, please get in contact with me, because I've been around Battlefield for a long time and I haven't heard a single person mention this at all. The article continues in an even more painful way, where she pathetically tries to justify the addition of a dinosaur mode to Battlefield by comparing it to Call of Duty's popular Zombies mode, which would be infinitely better in literally all aspects and regards. Call of Duty Zombies is so beloved by its community and is so successful because it is literally its own thing. It has a bunch of depth, it's really fun, and it's just something else to do in Call of Duty. She doesn't even outline what type of dinosaur mode would be added to the game. Are we playing Rush when I'm getting fucking attacked by a Velociraptor? Am I riding on these dinosaurs? What is the mode? She doesn't even describe what the mode is. And to make matters even worse, she doubles down later in the article by claiming that, quote, DICE finally adding Dino mode to Battlefield could give the franchise and developers the upper hand over the next Call of Duty, while also redeeming itself with fans who were let down by Battlefield 2042, end quote. My God! Have you ever heard a more delusional statement in your life? I just need everyone to understand that someone actually sat down and wrote this. So let's break this down piece by piece. First of all, if you ever think Battlefield is overtaking Call of Duty in terms of basically anything, you're out of your mind. Call of Duty dwarfs Battlefield and always has. Even Battlefield at its peak wasn't even close to competing in terms of relative popularity to the Call of Duty franchise. And I know people are going to say, well, what about Battlefield 1? Battlefield 1 died so fast that Call of Duty overtook it anyway within like weeks. And in general, Call of Duty is just gonna always be more popular than Battlefield because Call of Duty is a more generally appealing game. Battlefield has always been more niche. But let's return to the fact that she actually thinks that adding a dinosaur mode would be the answer for that. Not returning to making Battlefield games how they used to, not adding more content, not like returning to premium, not anything else. No, guys, the answer is the dinosaur mode that she didn't describe. And this is why I said this might be very difficult to listen to or watch, because the next paragraph just makes it even worse, because then she states that Battlefield needs a mode to allow players to blow off some steam. This is how I know that whoever wrote this article has never played Battlefield for more than 5 minutes in their life and has absolutely no understanding of the community dynamic of Battlefield players. I would be willing to bet money the majority of people playing video games in general are playing them to blow off steam, and especially Battlefield. Have you seen your teammates in the game? Have you seen Jolly McJagger 928 prone on a crane getting 1 kill a game? You think he's taking the game fucking seriously? And then the article just gets even worse, because then she states that, quote, adding the dinosaur mode would be so absurd and potentially hilarious that a lot of fans wouldn't be able to resist. Oh, I think they'd be able to resist. In fact, I think there would be so much resistance to this idea that the developers wouldn't dare ever even try it, especially with the position the Battlefield community and the Battlefield franchise is currently in. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the next Battlefield must be good. It's a non-negotiable. It has to be better than 2042. It has to be better than Battlefield 5. If the next Battlefield game fails, that is, I would be willing to bet, probably the end of the franchise. And for a lot of people, Battlefield 2042 was already the end, and you're not getting those people back. For a lot of people, 2042 was the final straw, and they're not even worried about paying attention to the next Battlefield game. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, whoever wrote this article absolutely knows what you want, because, and I quote, there is still hope for Battlefield on the horizon, and DICE should recover from the franchise's slump by giving many fans what they've been asking for years, end quote. And what is that solution? A dinosaur mode. That is literally just a dinosaur mode. It's not even described. We don't know what the mode is, guys. It's just a dinosaur mode. So I hope you guys understand why I just had to dedicate a full video to this article. It is hilarious. It is genuinely one of the hardest articles to read through without laughing in my entire life. In fact, I would fail a try not to laugh challenge to this article. It is impossible to me, because I'm too intertwined with the Battlefield community to glance over the clear just ignorance that this person holds for really anything going on with Battlefield. That is going to wrap up this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please leave your thoughts down below, because oh my god, am I looking forward to the comments section. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. All links are in the description. And of course, I stream on Twitch every single day. I'll see you guys there.